Are you listening?
Welcome to the Nerf Report. My name is Bryant, and for today's show, let's talk about Amazon Luna. Because despite the console being announced 2 weeks ago, I still find myself with a ton of questions about the platform. What games will be available on day one? Who is in charge of Luna? And with the canceling of Crucible, should we be concerned that Amazon might cancel Luna? So first things first. What games will be available when Luna launches? Well, right now we know that there has been over 72 games announced for Luna. Games like Grid, Control, The Surge 2, Yooka-Laylee, Sonic Mania Plus, Shadow Tactics, A Plague Tale Innocence, Dirt Rally 2.0, Resident Evil 7, and Everspace. And on top of that, Ubisoft will also have a channel that will be available to purchase on top of Luna. And while very little is known about what that channel might look like, it's assumed that it will be pretty similar to Uplay Plus. So for $5.99 a month, anyone in the continental US, sorry Hawaii, Alaska, Guam, and Puerto Rico, we will have access to over 100 games, which is a really good deal. I mean, think about that. You could play Control or Resident Evil 7 for the price of a Starbucks coffee. I mean, cloud gaming genuinely still blows my mind every time I talk about it. But as I mentioned, the second question that I have is, who is in charge of Luna? You know, Xbox has Phil Spencer, Nintendo has Doug Bowser, PlayStation has Jim Ryan, and Stadia has Phil Harrison. So who is in charge of Luna? Well, the only information that I could find to answer that question was from an Engadget article that refers to Mark Whitten as the head of Luna, which a quick little search on LinkedIn would reveal that Mark Whitten previously worked at IBM, but more importantly, Xbox, where Mark served as one of the founding members of the Xbox team, later serving as general manager of Xbox accessories and platform integration, became corporate vice president of Xbox Live in 2007, and in 2010, Mark added chief product officer to his title, which, having someone who was so vital to the foundation of Xbox serving as the head of Luna is a big deal. Because whether you love or hate Xbox, you have to admit, the company has made a massive impact on the video game industry. And the final question I find myself doing a ton of thinking about is on Amazon's first-party studios. Amazon recently introduced The Crucible, which was an online multiplayer battle arena, which you could say was received unceremoniously, to be polite. And the last thing that we heard about the game was that Amazon was bringing the game back into development to address players' concerns. But that was up until last week when Amazon announced that The Crucible had been canceled completely, which I am trying hard not to dwell on this cancellation too much, but it definitely raises the concern of, is this the future that we can expect with Amazon Luna? Are games going to exist on the platform for as long as Amazon deems them profitable? And I guess what I would say to answer that is no. I think in many ways, Amazon is viewing Luna similarly to the way that they have Prime Video. Like, not every series or movie that Amazon makes on Prime is excellent, but there are still some great things to enjoy on the service. And I think Luna will be the same way. In fact, with Google Stadia and Amazon Luna entering the playing field, we are about to see a war of content, which will involve both platforms greenlighting multiple projects, creating an almost renaissance in creativity among video game developers. Hey, thanks again for checking out our channel. Are you like the thousands of people in the comment section down below wondering why does this channel have so little subscribers? Well, you can fix that today by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, commenting, and sharing it with your friends, which I know sounds like a lot, but I feel like our channel is worth it.